Clarkson on the new Channel 95.7. It's 8:11 now. Snowing, 28 degrees. Lake effect snow happening today. 34 is the high. Traffic is a hot mess right now. Nick?
Oh, boy. It is, 96 backed up, 131 closed near 142nd Avenue, and 96. There was one that I just got in. Hold on just a second. Yeah.
Just searching.
There's so many. Westbound 196 at Chicago Drive, there's 2 accidents there.
Okay.
Yeah, looks pretty slow going there. If you are coming to work, you're gonna be late to work, and if you're a boss, your people are gonna be late to work. But luckily, though, we're here. We're here, just crank it up, right?
Luckily, luckily.
What do you want? I mean, we
At least we're safe.
We got it for you. Well, I don't know how safe we are, but you know what? We're here. We're here to talk to you.
I mean, it's slow. It's snowing at a good clip right now.
It is. It's funny because ZZM just tweeted a picture of like their snow accumulation, and they have a little less than an inch.
Okay.
Looking downtown, though, it's really not staying anywhere because we have so much concrete down here.
Right.
So it's mostly just
It's not
wet.
cold enough yet.
Right. So I'm trying to find like some grass around like Rosa Parks to see, but it doesn't look like we have all that much. But it was snowing pretty good downtown for a while.
Yeah.
Like a good one.
So good that I thought it was foggy.
Yeah, Connie said, look how foggy it is. And we're like, that is
It's snow, Connie.
That is snow.
Connie Beth.
So, a lot of the roads, you're going like 5 miles an hour. It'll get better.
It will. It's first day.
It's almost May.
It's first day.
At least, that...
It's almost May.
It's almost May. And we can get the Christmas lights up soon and Thanksgiving. Did you see that most people, you see that the guys, I would think it was 25% of guys have made something for Thanksgiving that they actually bought at the store.
And tried to play it like it was like they homemade it.
Like if you were having a party and you invited Nick over, and Nick, instead of cooking something, he just shows up. He's like, hey, I made this. Here you are.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, what do you
Dan
got?
and I went to Bob Evans this weekend.
Oh.
Which, I love you, Bob Evans.
Yeah, so fancy.
And on the way out, I saw the big thing that said, hey, order your Thanksgiving dinner. And man, I was really tempted to do that.
You should.
Because I'm in charge of cooking this year.
And Meyer does that too, where they'll bring you the whole thing.
Nobody will care.
No one would even know.
It'll taste better than anything I probably could make.
No one would know.
Wouldn't that be great?
It would be awesome. And you don't have to do any work. Then your house doesn't smell like turkey, though. That's the only thing. You'd have to get a turkey wallflower.
Right. I don't think there is such a thing.
Well, invent it and then have it. I told you about the one time I went to a potluck Thanksgiving dinner like that, and I bought a box of mashed potatoes and then made it, and I made no bones. Because I'm not mashing potatoes, seriously. But I said, I said my favorite thing at Thanksgiving is mashed potatoes and gravy. I will bring it because I'm going to eat a lot of it. So I will bring. So I made 2 huge bowls of mashed potatoes.
Okay.
And I used the stuff from the flakes.
Yeah.
And no one believed that they were flakes.
Because they're good now.
They were so good.
They're so good.
So I had made 2 different bowls. So the one was whipped a little more, and the other one was not whipped as much. And they were like, "No way are these flakes? I can tell that your arm was tired from mashing on this bowl, and you stopped mashing them." And I'm like,
funny.
I promise you guys, these are the flakes." And that was a staple then in my life from 20 years of age until meeting Katie, where we don't really eat that many mashed potatoes now. But when we do, they're out of a box because they are awesome.
I had never had any form of instant mashed potatoes until Dan.
Okay.
Never. All I had ever had was the real thing.
Right.
And I could not believe it.
They're so good.
And all the flavored ones.
Yes.
Like we are partial to the garlic ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just throw some garlic in there. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Now it's already in there. We don't even have to throw it in there.
Everything is in there.
So are you a good... We were just talking about this the other day because we're making the Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, let's talk
Are
it out.
you the good gravy maker? Because my dad was a fantastic gravy maker.
Okay. I still am learning the whole
Every time I
tricks of
make it, it's
gravy.
different.
It's so watery.
Well, it's just different every single time.
Okay.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It's never the same.
I have only tried to make gravy 2 times.
Okay.
And both times it was so watery, and it's because I didn't let it reduce enough.
Yeah.
But I needed it. You know, so then
Right.
I'm dumping. I dump mashed
I end
potato
up making
flakes
a
into it.
giant pot full because by the time I get it all evened out and good,
No, so I
we have
don't-
like a gallon of it.
I don't think I know how to make the gravy.
Okay.
I can't help you there. Nick, are you good at making the turkey gravy?
I'm not good at making gravy.
I think I'm
I'm good at
going
making the mashed potatoes, though.
I seriously think that I am going to buy some jar turkey gravy.
Okay.
Some of the I have turkey bouillon. I think I'm going to buy. Have you seen the packets of it?
Yes.
Those are good.
I mean, those are fine.
I'm gonna have those.
Just get those.
Everything just in case.
There has to be someone who could teach you how to make gravy.
Well, my father has, but he
He
doesn't
showed
have like
you.
a recipe. He's just
Okay.
like,
He's like the pan drippings. You dump them in
Yep.
this. You mix it up.
Yep.
And you put it in the little thing that came with the
cornstarch.
turkey.
I can't remember if it's cornstarch he uses or flour. I think he uses flour.
Okay, and then he stirs
But
it all
when
together.
I do it, yeah, it's just not the same.
And you're like, no, I can't do that. There's got to be somebody.
And
who
everybody
can
acts
teach
like
you.
it's so easy. Like when you read a recipe, it's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
just use it. It doesn't ever say.
That's what I'm saying. You need somebody to sit down and teach you. Maybe Tom, our boss,
Oh,
could do
yeah,
that.
right.
He could learn. He's on an internet kick. He could learn from the internet how to do it and then
He's
teach
on an
you.
internet kick.
I feel like he is.
does that mean?
Or aren't you? You're going to be hanging out with my Uncle Ed this weekend.
Maybe.
Ask him to show you. He'll show you. Uncle Ed knows all kinds of stuff about gravy.
Curtis's Uncle Ed is a pampered chef. Is it dealer?
Yeah, I don't know.
Aficionado?
Yeah,
Whatever.
salesman.
Salesman.
Yeah.
And when we saw him on Mackinac, he's also the one who works on Mackinac. And when we saw him on Mackinac when we were there a month ago or so, he talked one of our salespeople into having a party.
Right, and
Mm-hmm.
so that's this weekend, and you have him make gravy. I'm sure there's a Pampered Chef gravy bowl or something,
You would think.
and then you
right?
could buy that, and then you're all set. It would never go wrong.
Yeah, it's probably $700.
But
I'm
it-
just kidding,
but
Uncle Ed.
But it's worth it. Right?
I've never been to a Pampered Chef party.
Okay, nor have I.
All the parties I get invited to involve, no joke, either wine
Okay,
or
those are
like
fun.
other adult things.
Katie. Oh, really?
Just,
yeah, I know.
gotta be over 21
Where
to
you
buy
go in
'em.
the room and you try that thing out, and then
Oh, like lingerie, whatever.
and you're like, I'll take-
like sexy things.
I'll take 2 of those.
Nobody ever invites me to Pampered Chef parties. And hello, do you know how much I like food
So
way
the-
more than adult things?
The thing about this, like Katie has never been to one either, and
Yeah.
we unfortunately cannot go. Like we're stuck doing stuff.
what are you doing?
We have a basketball game and a cheerleading practice.
Way to be quick.
Thank you very much. I have that all written down on
Do you
a
have a
note
plan?
card.
You knew I was going to ask you this week?
No, I didn't think you would ask. I don't know. But she went to one that was not Pampered Chef. It was some other party
Okay.
where they emailed out a list of what to bring because
Yeah.
they were making meals, and then you put the meals in the freezer.
Oh, yeah.
So she got like a $500 grocery tab. Like, here's what you need to bring, and then they just they showed
They
them
show you
how to make
it.
everything. But Katie's like, we would never buy $500 worth of groceries in 1 week.
How was the food?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was nice because I was living here at the time. So she went just out with some friends, and then I was here. So I got a lot of the food, which was actually
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, that was awesome. And she's like, yeah, it was $500. I'm like, whoa, pfft, what?
Yeah.
Because the groceries. She had
I
to
mean,
br-
if that fed you for 3 weeks, that'd be fine.
I mean, you had to bring your own groceries, and it did. It fed us for a long time because
Okay.
it made so much of everything.
Yeah.
But it was good
I
stuff.
always think those things are kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, eating is all right.
I love eating. Hi, Dalton.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So we were talking about making gravy, and do you have a trick?
Yeah, it's real simple. You just throw some butter in a pan, melt it down,
Okay.
throw equal part flour in the pan, make it into a goo. When it starts to become, it'll be like light brown.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
it starts to get slightly darker brown, add your turkey juice, salt, pepper. It'll thicken up gravy.
Oh, so I always add my turkey juice first.
And that's
that's the first thing I ever put in the pan.
The butter and the flour makes a roux, and that makes everything thicker once you put it in there. You can put chicken broth, turkey broth, anything in there, make any kind of gravy you want.
Dalton.
I like how Dalton says it's super easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah, sure, Dalton.
that does
Yeah.
does sound easy.
It does. Everybody
And-
makes it sound easy, but it never tastes like
and
theirs.
you have 2 weeks.
I do.
So here's
2 weeks
the-
from today.
Here's what
holy
you got to do.
moly.
You got 2 weeks to do this. So get some flour. You
No.
probably have that already. Get some butter and start practicing.
No.
Practice.
No, because then I have to cook a turkey so I can get the juices.
No, just use water, see if it's a consistency, or use some turkey stock like he's saying you can use. You're all set.
I'm not practicing. But thank you, Dalton.
You would rather
No problem.
fail.
Sounds good. No, I always make it okay. I just make a ton of it.
Okay, so
So
you'll
by the time I get it all equaled out, but I always do put my turkey juices in first.
try it Dalton's way.
So you just make the goo.
Do the
make
Dalton
the goo
way.
first.
Go goo and then go good.
Connie and Curtis, who's this?
Hi, this is Tony.
Tony, are
what's
you
up?
calling to tell us how to make gravy?
I wanted to comment on the last guy who was on there, Dalton.
Okay, yeah. What about Dalton?
He said he called it a goo. It's not a goo, it's called a roux. I have an uncle who's a chef, and he taught me how to do that.
Yeah, he corrected it. Or he didn't correct himself. He said goo because we're idiots, but he did say roux later on. He said then you add it to your roux. So he did say it right. He just was dumbing it down for us because we are.
Yeah, because we're not bright.
We're dummies, is what we are. But
I
thank
wish I
you.
was a chef, but thank you.
Becca just tweeted us. I have gravy for dummies instructions. And then she did not tweet the instructions. She said,
Can you send them to us, Rebecca?
She
Email
said
us,
she
maybe.
just has
Hi,
them.
Maria.
Hi, how are you?
Good, darling. What is the key?
The key is patience.
Oh, she does
Yeah,
not
I don't
have
have
patience.
a lot of that.
Well, see, that's the problem because if you do the butter and the flour, which is right,
Yeah.
you've got to stir it and you've got to let it cook down. It can take a good 5 or 6 minutes because if you
Ooh.
don't, you just get raw flour and clumps.
Do
and-
you stir it with one of those whisks? Because
No,
then the
use a
clumps
wooden
get stuck in
spoon.
there.
Or a spoonula, which is the coolest gadget in my kitchen.
A spoonula?
A spoonula.
Okay.
Half
I
spatula,
have
half
one of
spoon.
those. I
Could
have
we
one of
call
those.
ourselves
Spoonula?
Raw Flour and Lumps? I would like that to be our new show name.
I think, well, after seeing the picture, Curtis, that might not be a bad idea.
A little lumpy.
Snap,
Bye.
Maria.
A little lumpy.
Thanks, Maria.
Somebody
That's
said, I
funny.
forget who made the comment, said Curtis needs to embrace Photoshop.
No.
I mean, that's an untouched photo right there.
What we're talking about is if you go to our Facebook page, Connie and Curtis, there's a link there. Curtis, he just redid the Kim K picture from yesterday. that was all
Rebecca
over
says,
the
2
internet.
things I know about this photo. Number 1, in order for Curtis to make it big, he needs to embrace the power of Photoshop because it's not touched up at all. And number 2, I'm afraid today will be the last Connie and Curtis show in Grand Rapids. Now, we should be okay, right? Right?
I mean, we
didn't think about getting fired.
No.
I mean, we are mooning the entire
It
audience.
says not safe for work. I mean,
mean,
doesn't everybody? Hello.
Connie and Curtis.
Connie.
It's 8:34 on Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis on a snowy day. Nick, what is going on right now on the roads?
Oh man, just every highway coming into town around Hudsonville is where it's looking because the lake effect's hitting the Hudsonville area. So we got closure, 131 southbound. That is near 142nd Avenue. Also, there is an accident Bauer Road and 36th Street. Just 131, 96, I-96, all backed up.
Is it sad that when I hear 142nd, I think Gun Lake?
It's a little sad. But that's okay. It was
Is it
funny
sad?
because they announced the closure of 131 between Dorr and Wayland. They just said 142nd Avenue, and I said to Connie, "Where's that?" And she's like, "Oh, Gun Lake. Oh no." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
What do you think, Russ? Is that sad?
Well, it's a little bit north of Gun Lake.
It's a little yes, but I drive by it every time I go to Gun
That
Lake.
is true.
She sees
That
it.
is true.
That's
you
why I
do go
knew where
past
it
there.
was.
I had
Hi, Russ.
I had
Good
a bit of
morning.
a heart attack, Connie. You and I left the studio,
Okay.
and we have posted a naked picture of me online at mychannel957.com. It's a recreation of the Kim Kardashian picture.
It's beautiful.
So we leave the studio.
Really?
Have you seen it, Russ?
Unfortunately, I did see it.
You
Curtis
did!
just showed it to me.
Okay, I was gonna pull it up.
Well,
but
because we,
No, I don't need to see it again.
We
No
le-
one else
but-
does either, by the way.
yes, you do.
we left the,
MyChannel957.com.
we left the studio to go to the bathroom and get coffee, and I walk in, and Russ is here with another man in a suit. And I, for half a
Suit
second,
man.
thought that I was getting escorted out of here.
I think it was the FBI.
I didn't know what to
the
do.
Facebook police.
I didn't know what was going to happen. I'm like, am I in trouble? Is this some corporate stooge who I have not yet met?
Some
who
dude
is
from
here
corporate flew in the last hour.
Exactly. Who is here now to like the enforcer? And I kind of I see. I was checking. Like the temperature in the room.
Right.
I said, "Hey, have you seen this picture?" And Russ said, "Yeah, I saw it last night." So then I knew he had not seen my picture. So
What'd
then
you think, Russell?
I called it up and showed him.
I was very unimpressed.
Whoa. All right.
One of our old bosses posted on our Facebook page, please don't do the frontal one.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think you could do a better job? Because we still have the lotion.
Oh!
I have no interest in doing that at all, Curtis.
Did you notice that it smells really good in here when you walked in? Kind of like cake?
When I brought my friend in to introduce him, he said, my hands are all greasy from Kim Kardashian. And I'm like, what?
Yes, and they were.
Things you only hear in the Connie and Curtis morning show.
Absolutely. So how proud of us are you?
Oh, I just right up there today.
Okay.
Right up there today, Curtis.
How do you really feel about it?
That's pretty much how I feel about it.
Okay, good. We're excited.
I've already called Tom.
Have you? Oh, yeah. That happens a lot. He's not kidding.
So we're going to have a meeting
Usually
with
it's a
Tom?
text, though, isn't it? Because Tom will pull us in there and go, I didn't find anything wrong with this, but Russ texted me this morning at 7:08 and said, I'm not sure about the content that they're talking about right now.
Nice imitation.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Tom's a gym rat, so he sees guys naked
I'm sorry,
all the time.
I was in the rack room,
Exactly.
and I heard you say that, and I spit out my gum that I was chewing.
He sees guys naked all the time, so it's nothing new to him.
That's
he's
true.
He's fine with it. But you
true.
don't get that as much as the rest of us.
I tried to avoid it, actually. Thank you.
Well, you found it today.
Lucky me. Lucky me.
So yeah, we'll have a meeting today.
It started your day with a little smile, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
How was
Just like
the drive-in?
just like driving in.
Yeah, I know. How was the drive-in for you today?
It's just as bad for me as it was for everybody else.
Because-
It certainly is not fun out there.
How was M6? I thought of you.
M6 was fine.
Okay.
131 was the standstill.
There's several accidents on
Very
131.
slow.
Yeah,
Right.
131 is a mess. 96 is a mess, both eastbound and westbound after you get past 131. Looking at 196 down by Hudsonville, Wyoming, just a mess. I mean, everybody driving so slow because you're looking at accidents. You don't want to slide off.
Yeah.
Well, the first snow, everybody needs to learn how to drive again.
We have to remember what it was like. What was that, 4 months ago?
No kidding. Seriously.
Seems like it, doesn't
I know.
You have 2
They
months.
say it's not going to be polar vortexy this year. Fingers crossed.
I did say, Russ, and this will make your day a little brighter since you're mad about the whole picture thing. I did say that if it pulls that same crap as last year, where it snows every day from today until spring,
You're moving to Lansing.
not even Lansing. She's trying to get me to go to Lansing so I can still be on the show. I'm like, no, south of here. Goodbye. I will be long gone.
Well, like
What are
you
you gonna
said, you
do?
can't leave anyway because there's no roads to go out on.
Exactly.
What are you
Now
going to
I
do?
can.
Go to Evansville?
I will be in Evansville, Indiana.
Have fun.
How fun would that be?
I mean, Evansville is nice.
Perfect. I'll do it.
It ain't no West Michigan,
I'm
though.
going further south than that because I
Okay.
need a beach like that. I would miss the beaches. I would miss all the people here. I need to find like Florida, and I'll just pretend I'm in Michigan, eating apples every day. Mm-hmm. That's how I would do it.
Do you care about that?
Eating apples every day in Florida.
Yeah. Well, instead of oranges, if it was oranges, it would be Florida.
And paying $100 for a Christmas tree that's like all falling apart because they don't have good Christmas trees in Florida.
Okay.
See,
for
there
by
you go. There you go.
The Florida Tourism Board appreciates that.
I don't care.
Yeah, screw them is what we say.
Yeah.
We're Michigan, pure Michigan. 25 feet
Remember
of
how
snow.
I told you that I lived in
800
Jackson, Mississippi,
accidents?
and I tried to buy a Christmas tree there? It was the saddest Charlie Brown looking Christmas tree you've ever seen in your whole entire life.
Do you have
It was
a
more
picture of it?
brown. No.
Oh.
I didn't have a cell phone yet.
You still had a camera.
No, she didn't have a camera until she got a
It
cell
might have been a
phone.
Polaroid.
What year was that? That was 99.
You probably had a camera
No,
in
that was
99.
2000. It was 2000.
Did you have a Polaroid?
I used to.
See?
I wish I still had it.
For like
Where would you get the film at?
That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't
don't
ever
think-
had to ponder that because I don't have it anymore.
Right.
I do still have a digital camera that doesn't ever get used. I don't really know what's on there.
Oh,
Nice look.
pics and vids. We know what's on there. That's dirty.
Connie and
It's 8:49 on channel 95.7.
Hey, great little uplifting,
I
inspirational
can't help
speech
it.
there.
Okay. What was I going to tell you?
Do you think about that every Thursday
Yes.
at that time? Around? You don't want to cry about it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I forgot I was going to tell you.
That means yes. Connie just dropped a poof bomb on me right before we start talking on there.
poof
Well, here we are.
bomb.
We're talking about good times, and I won't bring it up because it will make you sad.
Yeah.
And it already is making you sad.
Yeah.
But she says to
I'm
me,
fine.
you know what you said to me. 1 hour from now, I found out that Poof died 5 weeks ago. Thanks, because I'm talking about 2 weeks is
Well,
Thanksgiving.
what did you say before? Oh, yeah.
In 2 weeks, it's going to be Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We're going to be eating. We're going to be having a good time. We're excited about it. And then you drop the sadness bomb on the studio. Here we are.
Stop it.
We got the sun.
I was going to tell you something.
That's not going to come out for another like 22 days. What were you going to tell me?
I can't remember. And my eyes are all blurry now. I can't see. I can't see. So I don't know if it was something that I saw on our Facebook page about your butt.
Okay, and my butt is all over the internet right now.
remember.
I just want, this is kind of a weird day for us because normally, like, we don't get naked and, like, take pictures of ourselves.
Normally, I don't have to lube Curtis's back up.
And Connie doesn't have to lube me up with lotion.
Yeah.
So glad I got out of that.
I just walked down the hallway.
no kidding,
Nick says,
producer.
"Oh, I can't get lotion on the camera." I walked down the hallway, and people are like stopping their conversations as I walked down the hall.
Do you feel famous right now?
I think I feel,
Part of you's famous.
I feel like I should be embarrassed, but I'm not. That's the bad thing.
What would embarrass you? Like somebody with your personality type?
Yeah,
What would embarrass? Like how far would you have to go?
I don't know.
To be actually embarrassed? Because remember that old SNL shtick
Yeah, about what?
about the thing in the box?
Yes, I did that.
Curtis did that. That didn't embarrass him.
And I did that an awesome way. Nick, you would not. So we were
the box is in our office.
We were introducing a band.
The Fray.
And it was a Christmas show. And I had said they wanted me to wear different costumes throughout the performance. And I said,
and they wanted you to wear Spanx. Like,
Yes.
Like your flesh-colored Spanx.
They said pretend to be naked and do the thing in a box. And I said, okay. So then they sent me Spanx, and the Spanx were such a different color than I am that it looked just so fake. And I said to Connie, I'm not wearing these. I'm just going to do it in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, wait, what?
Oh, Lord.
And they say to me, okay, yeah, so you'll do the thing in the box, and they'll be hilarious, and everybody will like
Mm-hmm.
it. And I didn't tell anybody except for Connie and one intern that I was not going to wear the Spanx because the intern's job was to walk me through the crowd.
She was our handler that day.
And I said to her, I'm not going to go through the crowd. And she said, why not? And I said,
Trust me.
because I'm not going to have anything on under the box, and I don't want somebody to pull it off and lose the box, and then I would get in a lot of trouble. Like, you can't just be naked at a concert.
Right.
So I said, so I can't be naked. I can't be around people. I need to come out from the stage entrance. And she's like, well, I don't know. So as it's all getting set up, Connie is there, and Connie's supposed to go at the stage entrance, and I'm supposed to come up for somewhere else. And they're freaking out because I'm nowhere to be found. And I haven't told anyone.
Right.
So then they're like, where's Curtis? Where's Curtis? And then I walk out on the stage, and I'm not wearing any clothes, and the whole crowd goes, oh! And I turn around, and I don't have anything behind me. I turn around and look at the back. I'm like, what? What's the big deal? They're showing everyone how nude I actually am.
Mm-hmm.
It was the highlight, I think,
Of your life?
of my life,
Of
of that
your
year,
life.
of that year.
Yeah.
That was a great one. I don't know what would embarrass me. I mean, maybe if people started making like super really mean comments about like how fat I am, that might hurt my feelings a little. But I mean, I can see the picture, so it's not like it's something that it would be a shock
Well,
to
you're
me.
not fat.
Right. But if they were to be like, oh, somebody needs to do some sit-ups, maybe if like a million people piled on that,
Okay, that would embarrass you?
maybe because
Or
it's
hurt
just,
your feelings. It wouldn't really embarrass you?
just because it's out there, I would probably be a little embarrassed, maybe. But no, I don't think anything would embarrass me. I don't know. Maybe something
Well,
would.
We're coming up on 14 years of knowing each other,
Yeah.
and I haven't found anything yet.
No.
And I've seen, unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm not sure, I've seen a lot of your body.
Today was the first time that you ever got to lube me up, though.
That's true.
And that was
And you're
spectacular.
fine. You don't have like a super hairy back.
No, I didn't feel too hairy. And
No.
I've never seen like my butt. So you
And I've seen you in a swimsuit, and we've been in pools
Yes.
and lakes and hot tubs together. So
absolutely. And I've had less
That's no
on
big thing.
less on in the hot tub than I do in that.
yeah, remember when
picture.
you took your pants off in my hot tub?
Hilarious. You ever do that thing, Nick, where you're in a hot tub with somebody and the bubbles are going, so you can't see underneath, and you hand them your suit, or you let your suit float over to them?
Yeah, but it's been more of a private affair.
Yeah.
Not quite
with
a.
your
I'm a
radio
Curtis.
partner.
Yeah.
Oh, not like
And her husband.
yeah, it was hilarious.
Hey, Dan, you want my suit?
Yeah, and you just let it slide over, and it's it's Curtis's suit. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What does this mean?
I always
Nothing-
collect the bubbles.
Well, and nothing he could do at this point would surprise me.
No. Oh, and it's not like I'm
Like that whole thing is worn off.
I'm not doing it to be mean or anything. I just think
No,
it's
funny. And we're
Right.
always drinking when we're in there, so of course it's way more hilarious
mean,
than it is right now.
Like you had one friend who just ran around your whole yard just naked, and like
Yes, she did.
to the point where everybody had to like go inside because that was embarrassing.
Except for me, I chased her with a towel.
I think I probably in that instance. I mean, I'm doing it for the laugh. So I probably chase you, like you start chasing me
Right.
with a towel. I turn,
Right.
chase, come here, where are
Right.
you?
Right.
And then I eventually go inside and put like clothes on because
Right.
yeah,
Her clothes were at the bottom of the pool.
yeah, you can't. Did she take them off in the pool and then swim up
She took them off on the steps.
and then kick them into the pool like some sort of
Just let it
sultry
drop, and then
dance?
it just floated over towards the drain.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird thing. That would
Tell
not
me
embarrass
about
me
it.
though. I don't
No.
think. But I mean, it's not like I go around like walking around my neighborhood all naked. You know, I mean, I have some sort of because a lot of the comments are on our Facebook page.
What about
Connie
your
and Curtis.
daughters?
Yeah, what about the kids? Good grief, Curtis. Good God, you have kids. You're a parent. And that's the same thing that Kim Kardashian is hearing from Naya Rivera from Glee. She said this person is somebody's mom now. She shouldn't be naked on a magazine. She's still a beautiful woman.
Absolutely.
It's still art. Why can't she be naked on? Why can't I be naked on the website?
Well,
Same deal.
My favorites are
was
the
that
memes.
rhetorical, or do you actually want an answer?
I feel it's fine. What's your
Okay.
favorite, Nick?
There's a lot of people commenting and then people posting memes, and there's one of Captain Picard from Star Trek. This is why aliens won't talk to us.
And
it's
that-
all your butt's fault.
That could be. It's boobs and butts and boobs and boobs.
I mean, we do like butts.
I mean, how can you not? Right?
We are a fan of butts.
I wish. Here's what I would like to see. And I was a little surprised that it didn't happen. So there are all comments and
You hope they would post, our listeners would post their butts?
no, but
Oh.
maybe like Planet Fitness says, "Hey, dude, come in here." For like,
Dude.
you know, we'll waive the
We'll waive every fee.
We'll waive the fee just so we can shoot another picture of you.
Need us.
Just so we can,
Dude.
Because wouldn't you think like
The best marketing they could ever do.
and you 6 months ago and now and you put it on
Could
our
you
website?
imagine if all of a sudden you had a teeny waist and a giant butt like Kim Kardashian?
Like, dude, you need to start doing
That would
some
be
lifts. So I'm doing toe raisers and all kinds of butt lifts. And they're like, dude, we can fix this. We can get this done. Get in here.
You would have to get butt implants to have a butt like Kim
Yeah.
K's. I mean, her butt is so good.
Right.
We've got one of those butts in our building, and don't say the name, but we have
Okay.
one of those butts in our
Katie.
Stop it! Curtis!
Connie and